The conflict has triggered a major humanitarian crisis in a country where many people were already struggling. So how are people in Khartoum dealing with the situation right now? DW talked to one resident who lives in Al Jarif, just a few kilometers from the fighting.
Omer Mahboul always loved the tranquility at his farm by the Nile, a peaceful escape from the noisy streets of central Khartoum. But now the calm is deceptive. Less than 5 kilometers away, the fighting continues unabated.
Bombs and stray bullets hit us. The sound of artillery has become normal for us. At first we were afraid and hid, but now we go out despite the warning noises, because we feel we're already dead anyway. So it's better to live our last days moving until God decides otherwise.
Before the war, Omer taught computer science at a university in Khartoum. He hasn't received a salary for 2 months, so he has gone back to farming to feed his family. Land he inherited has now become a lifeline, for him and others too. Because the markets are closed, he can't sell his produce, so he gives away his vegetables to other people in need. But it's not just food that's in short supply.
Our aunt passed away because she couldn't get her medicine. She was only in her 50s. She was taken to the hospital, but there was nothing they could do. So we brought her home where she died. Then we buried her. You can hear fighter jets are in the air now.
Omer visits his home neighborhood, where crime is on the rise too. One of his neighbors, an elderly disabled man, was beaten up and robbed at gunpoint. Random attacks like these happen daily.
The current situation is very bad. People live in constant insecurity, in a state of constant panic and distress.
Only a few people are left in his neighborhood. Walking the streets is dangerous. This is one of the few grocery stores that is still open.
My suppliers are closed. Once these lentils are sold, we won't get any more. And if I do find some, they'll be expensive and I won't get much, and that will be it.
Food prices have doubled. Omer will have to ration this small portion. Even water is scarce. People queue to use one of the few working pumps. Omer hopes other countries will put more pressure on the warring factions, if not to end the war, then at least to enforce a real ceasefire.
The biggest challenge now is to push through with the appeal of the international community to stop the war. This is very important to us because breaching armistices and continuing this tool of war is very, very dangerous.
Omer discusses leaving Khartoum with a neighbor, but he can't afford to, and even if he could, the way out has become too dangerous. He fears for his 3 young children and wife. So for now, he's waiting it out.